Hi, my name is Maya and this is Bimo. So, where were you born in Nepal and did you grow up in that particular city?
Yes, I was grown up in the eastern hills of the country. Nepal is a very interesting country if you know already or you don't know. Nepal is a small country, smaller than Wisconsin itself, and almost one third of the Minnesota states. Okay, so it is about 52,000 square meters, square miles.
Yes.
Okay, and Wisconsin, I believe, is about 65,000. So you can see the size. But on the other hand, Nepal is as low as 1,000 feet above sea level to 29,000 feet above sea level. You can see the difference from 1,000 feet to 29,000 feet. So in Nepal, you can find all the type of flora and fauna, birds, animals varying from lowland to highland. Same way people don't live in the mountains, high Himalayas, but they live in high hills and mid hills and lowland. So it varies when you ask where do I live or where I was grown up. I was grown up in the eastern hills, in the villages, and still there is no motorable road. To arrive to my village from nearest motorable road, still I have to walk 2 days. That means one night I have to sleep in between. There are no hotels. So either I have to go to somebody else's house or maybe underneath the tree. And I grew up there until my high school. And after that, I moved to the capital called Kathmandu.
And what do you do for a living and what do you see and do on a daily basis?
Well, I have been doing many things. Right now, I am not doing anything because I have been mostly working as a consultant. A consultant's job is a daily wage earner. When there is work, you do it. When there is no work, you are a free man. Sometimes there are three consultancies come together. That means you work maybe 22 hours, 24 hours in a day because your work project is due very quickly. And the consultants cannot say no to the job because it is not guaranteed job. It is not a permanent job. But I am a public health specialist basically. I have been working in the field of public health. But also I do communication job because public health cannot be implemented without proper communication. So also I do the mass communication, interpersonal communication, and public health and mass communication alone will not be sufficient unless you manage them, resources and people properly. So also I do the management work. So I have been consulting in the field of public health, mass communication and management.
What are your most memorable childhood experiences?
Well, I think every childhood has many memorable things. And most memorable thing for me was first initially there were no schools in many places, but luckily in my village there was a school. But my two brothers, they died when we were very young. So my parents thought sending children to the school was not meaningful, no need, If they are going to die, why do we send? So my other remaining two brothers, they were not sent to school. So was I. But then my brother started teaching me how to read and write alphabets, and then so on and so forth. Then I was taken to the school, and then the school teacher said, "Oh, this boy is already ready to go to the fourth class." So I was put immediately in the class without going to other lower level school places. So that day was most memorable for me.
How old were you?
I was about 8 years.
That's it? Fourth
Yeah.
Fourth grade?
Yeah. So that was the most memorable because others, they were going to school, still they were struggling class 1, class 2, class 3, but I was immediately put in the fourth grade. That was most memorable.
What do you remember of schooling and education in Nepal? And what did you love about school? That's our main question.
Oh, that's very interesting. Again, I don't know how much you know. Now, even now, today, in Nepal, out of 100 people, at least 28, 29 people, they don't know even how to read and write their names. That means the literacy rate is around 70 to 73%. That doesn't mean they are educated, okay? Just writing their names. And if it goes to female, they are not even literate around 50%. Female literacy is below 50%. Okay, so opening schools and sending children to school is very important, and more important is girls sending girls to the school. Because if a man is educated in a family, only he is educated. But if you educate a female, then she teaches whole family. Understand what I am saying?
Yes.
So that's why the schools are very important, and the girls' schools are more important, because once the girls are educated, they will teaching not only whole family, the coming generation.
If I want to go to Nepal, what places or cities should I see and visit?
That depends on your interests. What you want to do.
Well, I personally, I really like the Himalayas in Nepal.
Of course, then the whole mountain range,
mountains,
Himalayan
yeah.
range is there.
But
But there are two areas. One is the eastern side, Mount Everest, where the highest mountain is there. That range is there. That's where many trekkers go, many tourists go. And in the western side, there is Annapurna range. So
Yes.
you can take any place. So you are so young, you can go both. 1 year one side, another year another side. So there are many places to travel. And if you want to come and you need help, let us know. We'll arrange you everything for you.
thank you.